Jersey Blues and the Bergen Bulldogs. I'm about ready to begin the final game of this three-game series after Brookdale swept the doubleheader yesterday in North Jersey and now looking for the three-game sweep. So they turn to Jeff Barham on the mound. He'll face leadoff batter Michael Kim for Bergen. And we are ready to go with the first pitch on the outside corner for a strike, and we're underway. It'll be Kim, Najib Duver-Saint, and Anthony Radis in the opening inning for the Bulldogs. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kim, who's batting .284 this year, no home runs and 4 RBI. Brookdale saw him in a couple of games yesterday. And he hits a high pop-up on the right side of the infield. The first baseman, Perone, is calling for it and squeezes it with 2 hands for the first out of the day. So Kim retired. Duver-Saint will be next. And for Brookdale defensively today, they line up like this with Marabou, Mulhern, and Gardner left to right across the outfield. Pizzuti, Smale, Tan, Perone around the horn on the infield, with Gabe Tomei getting the start behind the plate. And first pitch a little bit high to Duver-Saint, the Bergen shortstop. 1 out, nobody on, just underway. And he flies one off first, coming over Perone, but that ball will be well out of play. Pleasant day for baseball, albeit a little bit cool, about 53 degrees as we get started today, but not a cloud in sight. 1-1 the count. And well outside, 2-1. Bergen shortstop hitting .316 for the year. He's homerless, but with 13 runs batted in. And Barham working from the stretch. Delivers off the outside corner, so he falls behind 3-1 with designated hitter Anthony Radis waiting in the on-deck circle. And ball 4, so Barham loses Duver-Saint, and that's how Bergen picks up the first base runner of the day. We'll bring up the big right-hand hitter, Radis, the DH, sporting that number 99, a la Aaron Judge. And he is the home run hitter in this lineup with 7 of them this year. 27 RBI to go with it. And he takes an elevated fastball. It's 1-0. Radis, who's hitting for power and average this year. He's a .441 hitter. So this is the one guy in the Bulldogs lineup that you got to be leery of. Half swing, and it's in the strike zone. 1-1. Barham making his 5th start of the year, his 7th appearance overall. He's had very good results in his sophomore season as he readies the 1-1 with the runner in motion, and it's fouled off the fence behind home plate. Umpires today, Christopher Parkhill is calling the balls and strikes. The umpire on the bases is Carlos Dalmo. Barham ahead 1-2. Runner was in motion on the last pitch. He stays put here on a swinging strike 3 as Barham goes to the breaking ball for his first strikeout of the day. For Radis, the 25th time that he's fanned this year. So 2 out. Brings up the cleanup hitter, and that's Michael Baez. High for ball 1 as Tomei thought about the throw down to first. Barham looking for a scoreless opening inning. And he hits the outside corner to even the count at 1-1. Baez hitting an even 300. He's homered a couple of times. 2 homers, 22 RBI for the center fielder. Runner goes. Pitch is a ball. Throw is a little bit off target as it goes into the outfield where Mulhern scoops it up. Stolen base for Duvers Saint, and he remains down. Couldn't tell if the ball may have struck Duvers Saint as he was sliding into second. But he is up on his feet and ready to continue. So he has stolen his 20th base and only been caught once. That leads the team. They've got a runner in scoring position. And Baez will try to manufacture a first inning run. 3-1 the count. Barham has walked 9 this year. He struck out 20. Behind 3-1, the check. And home with the pitch. And it missed the outside corner, so he's walked his second man of the inning. And that'll give the chance to Dylan Acevedo. He's the second baseman. Two on, 2 out. And ball 1 away. Acevedo, a tough hitter, a .416 batter. He's driven in 17 runs without a home run. Barham hoping to strand 2. Throw down to first, gets away, goes down the line and right, and that's going to be trouble as Duvers Saint is being waved around. He will come in to score the game's first run. And so on the throwing error from the catcher, Tomei, Bergen has scored a first inning run. They have a 1-0 lead. And Baez heads all the way down to third. Barham looking for the strike zone behind 2-0, and he does not find it. It's now 3-0. So a run home in the inning without a hit, a couple of walks and an error. And he misses, so that's a walk on 4 straight. The third walk of the inning as Acevedo will take first base. And it'll be Aiden Quintero, the catcher. So Barham got a visit from his catcher, Tomei. Bergen has runners at the corners, 1 run home. They lead it 1-0. After Brookdale won both games yesterday, scoring 14 runs in each game. Quintero, right-hand hitter. On a drive in the air to left, pretty well hit, but Marabou now coming in and makes the catch. That retires the side, so Bergen settles for 1 without a hit. Brookdale coming up in the bottom of the first, down 1-0.
We have lots of activities going on at our first annual bonfire.
We're at the Brookdale bonfire, and it's just a lot of fun. It's a huge fire. They're actually throwing pallets on it right now. Some cool music, a lot of cool people.
Oh my God, it's like the coolest thing I've ever seen. Very nice and warm, toasty right now.
Great vibes tonight. A lot of people here.
It's awesome, you know, good food, some ice cream. Let's go Jersey Blues.
We are Brookdale.
Ice cream with the fire, I like it. It balances. You have hot and then you have cold right here.
This is awesome.
10 out of 10 event. Fire's lit. Vibes are all lit. Let's go Brookdale. Jersey Blues forever.
We are Brookdale! Woo!
We are Brookdale.
Yeah, I'm hungry, ready to eat, so looking forward to all that.
My favorite thing from today, the food. The food is alright. It's good.
It's really good. It's definitely my favorite from the day.
The food is really good. I really like the corn. The flavor of the corn is like really, really good.
I have a later class today, so I don't have a lot of time to get up in the morning, so I'm glad you guys offer this.
I really love the macaroni salad. That's always my favorite.
I have to say my favorite today was definitely the ice cream over there and that ride right there. That one was really fun.
I like mango ice cream, yeah.
My favorite item is also the ice cream because even though I'm lactose, I love dairy products.
My favorite thing about the barbecue is the music, the ice cream, and especially hang out with everyone on campus. I love that they do so many activities here, so I can come back even when I don't have classes.
You should definitely come out to Brookdale's barbecue because not only is the food great, but the social interactions are even better.
Bottom of the first inning as Brookdale will come to bat against the right-hander Dom Marcione, and it'll be the regular leadoff hitter Ray Mulhern to start it up for the Jersey Blues. They're down 1-0 as Marcione with a full wind misses low with his first offering, and it's 1-0. It'll be Mulhern, Dawson Smale, and Nico Marabo in this opening inning as Brookdale will look to get that one run right back, and that one kicks to the backstop, and it's 2-0 to Mulhern, coming off a multiple hit game in Game 2 of the doubleheader yesterday. He's been racking up the multiple hit games in recent days. Ball 3 without a strike, and that one didn't miss hitting him by all that much. So Mulhern has the batting average over 400 at 424. 16 runs batted in. And he takes, and it's 4 straight out of the strike zone, a leadoff walk. So Dawson Smale coming up next. Left-hand hitter who leads the Jersey Blues with a .488 batting average and takes a strike as Marcione pours in his first strike. Catcher Quintero thought about the throw down to first, but Mulhern is able to get back. He takes his lead. Runner goes, Smale drops down a bunt behind home plate, a foul ball, and it's strike 2. 488 batting average is 5th in the region, 19. 3 homers and 28 runs batted in. Runner goes again, pitch is away, throw to second, will not get him. Stolen base for Mulhern. And that is his 23rd of the year. He's only been caught once. Mulhern has leading Brookdale in that category and 5th region-wide in stolen bases. So very quickly, Brookdale gets a man in scoring position. And Smale takes off the plate away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The on-deck batter is Nico Marabo. Swing and a miss, so Marcion gets a tough hitter for his first strikeout as Smale goes down, 1 away. But the good hitters are littered throughout this lineup, and Nico Marabo, another one of those, with .457 batter with 19 runs batted in. Moved up to the number 3 spot in the batting order. And that one gets away from Quintero, and Mulhern will easily take third. So Mulhern walked, stole second, gets to third on a wild pitch. And now Marabo will try to bring him in with what would be RBI number 20 on his season. Marcion goes from the full wind, and his pitch is in the dirt. Defensively, Bergen has the corners in. We'll try to cut off the potential tying run on a 2-0 at the feet for ball 3. Wildness has been a problem for Marcion. He hasn't been alone in the Bergen pitching staff in that regard. He's walked 19 in 22 innings of work, and now he's walked 20 as he passes Marabo. So we have not had a hit yet in the ball game, and there have been 5 walks. And Frank Cantafia will be the batter. A little unfamiliar spot in the order for Cantafio, hitting cleanup, and he looks it called, strike 1. And batting .417 with a homer and 8 RBI. Haven't seen him in the lineup too often of late, but he gets a spot here as the DH. Runner from first takes off. It's lofted out into right center field. On the run with a diving play, no. And here comes Mulhern to score as Cantafio bloops went in. Good effort from Mercado, but he could not make the diving grab. And this game is even, 1-1. And Gary Perrone will stand in now, left-hand hitter. Starter at first base today. 2 on base, and he takes a breaking ball, strike called. Pretty good-looking pitch from Marcion. We'll give you the Bergen defensive alignment when we get a moment. Nothing in 2. Perrone hitting .286. He's homered a couple of times. He's perhaps done his best work on the mound this year, where he's won 5 games, including game 1 of yesterday's double dip. On the ground, chance for 2 right at the second base bag, out, and the throw for the 6-6-3 inning-ending double play. Brookdale a run, and that's it after 1, tied at 1.
Over 18,000 students annually, flexible schedules, commitment to student success. Welcome to Brookdale. Convenience of physical campuses throughout Monmouth County. Freehold, Long Branch, Neptune, Lincroft, and Wall. plus our 7th campus, online. Brookdale Community College. You are the future. Welcome.
Top of the second inning, tied at 1, Brookdale and Bergen, and Justin Mercado is the leadoff batter against Jeff Barham. His first pitch is skied, first base side out of play, strike 1. Lower third of the order due up, Mercado, Dante Palazzo, and Charlie Stevens to follow. Barham able to work around some control difficulties in the first. He walked 3, but gave up just the 1 run. 1 ball and 1 strike. And Mercado has struggled with the bat this year. He's just a 143 batter. A couple of runs batted in. And he looks at a strike over the outer half of the plate. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as Barham gets Mercado his second strikeout, and both have come with that off-speed pitch. So 1 away, and Dante Palazzo will be the hitter. And he swings away and shoots one foul, 0-1. Palazzo, a .242 hitter with 10 RBI this year. He is not homered. Just one player in this Bergen order accounts for more than half of their total home run output. On the ground toward the middle, Dawson Smale fields and throws, and quickly there are 2 out. And here's Charlie Stevens hitting 9th in the order. Just 3 for 23 this year. That's a 130 batting average. 5 runs batted in. 1 ball and no strikes. So Barham looking for a bounce back inning. 2/3 of the way for a 1-2-3. That one skips into the catcher, Tomei, 2-0. 3 walks, 2 strikeouts for the starter in the early part of this game. And we're tied at 1. Lined and in the right field, a base hit. So Stevens picks up just his 4th hit of the year, a 2-out single. And the lineup turns over with Michael Kim, who started this game with a pop out to the first baseman Perone, 0 for 1. A lot of ones on the line score. Strike one. 1 run, 1 hit for Bergen. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error for the Jersey Blues. And Stevens measures his lead from first. A ball and a strike. And Bergen making the trip down from North Jersey. Well, frankly, both of these teams are, because they played the doubleheader in Paramus yesterday. So they finished the 3-game series and the season series this afternoon. There's a strike. An early start today, noon. Comfortable day to play, cool and crisp with a light breeze blowing. And Barham ahead 1-2. And a full count. Najib Duver Saint hoping for a turn next. Barham hoping to end this inning right here. 3-2 to Michael Kim. Runner gets a head start, and it just missed for ball 4. So the 4th walk given up by Barham. And now he faces Duver Saint, of whom he walked his first time up in the opening inning. Inning started with 2 out, nobody on. Now 2 on with 2 out. And ball 1. Barham has had a very good season this year. He's 4-1 with an ERA of 2.50. And a strike poured in. It's 1-1. Stevens is the base runner at second with Kim on at first. Barham checks both of them. And home with the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Well, he struck out 2 thus far. Lined, and that's in the left field for a base hit around third, and we'll get a stop sign as Charlie Stevens. So Bergen, with 3 straight having reached, all with 2 out, now have the bases loaded. So Duver Saint has been on base twice. And now you got the power bat of Radis. Barham struck him out his first time up. This is the 7 home run bat in the Bergen order with 27 runs batted in. They're loaded with 2 out. And a strike. Infield back with 2 out. To second on a bounce for Tan. He's got it. His throw is wild, and 1 run scores. Here comes his second 2-run score on Tan's throwing error on a play that should have gotten Barham out of the inning. Bergen instead scores a pair to take a 3-1 lead. So an error all the way. An inning that started harmlessly enough as Barham got a strikeout and a ground ball in short order. Next thing you know, bases loaded and 2 runs have scored. There's a called strike to start off Baez. Worked to walk his first time up. Two more in scoring position. Swing and a miss as Barham pulled the string. It's had a good off-speed pitch working. Both of his strikeouts have come on that pitch. Ahead here 0-2. High in the air, but not all that deep. Trailing out is Smale. He calls, he makes the catch. That retires the side. But Bergen scores 2. And they both score on the error. Middle of the second, it's 3-1 Bergen.
Hello and welcome to Brookdale Community College. I'm Dr. David Stout, and I'm excited to have you join our community. At Brookdale, we believe that every student plays a vital role in transforming their own life through education. Your educational journey is guided by 4 core values: compassion, collaboration, creativity, and courage. Compassion reminds you to approach your learning and interactions with your fellow students with empathy and care. Collaboration encourages you to build trust and engage with our community. Creativity inspires you to imagine new possibilities for your future. And courage challenges you to face difficult truths, break down barriers, and make bold decisions in support of your own success. Our mission is clear. Brookdale Community College opens doors to education with courage and care, guiding diverse learners toward lifelong growth and success. We back that mission with our core commitments to you. We will be brave, remove barriers, provide timely support, and always keep compassion at the center. As you begin your journey with us, know that you matter. Every step you take in your education helps bring our values, mission, and vision to life. Together we can continue to create a community where students and staff alike are supported, empowered, and inspired to grow. Welcome to Brookdale Community College. We're glad you're here.
Home second inning, I'm Brian Goudsword. Glad you're with us on Brookdale TV this Sunday afternoon. Gabe Tomei to lead it off, sends a first pitch out of play off to the left, and it's 0-1. Tomei, Anthony Pizzuti, and Casey Gardner as the 6, 7, and 8 hitters are due to bat for the Jersey Blues. They find themselves down by a pair. 3-1 the score. And drop down a bunt, going to be a tough play if it's fair, but it kicks foul. As Tomei was already past first base, they would have never thrown him out, but he'll head back to home plate. Tomei making just his 9th start of the year. He's been effective when he has been in there with a .438 average, 1 homer, 8 runs batted in. And Brookdale has rotated about 4 different catchers over the course of the season, with Ryan Adams being the #1 guy. The 0-2, out of play. Too high. Meanwhile, this is an especially important game for Brookdale because it's a chance to give their head coach, Johnny Johnson, his 900th career victory as coach of the Jersey Blues, count 2-2. Johnny, who's been at it here for 25-plus seasons. And a milestone potential win on the horizon for the head coach. 2-2 coming, and from 0-2, it's now a full count. Marcion walked 2 in his opening inning. We've seen a total of 6 walks in this game already, only in the bottom of the second. Tomei has worked the count full, and now the payoff is just off the outside. And yet another walk. So that'll bring up Pizzuti. Hitting at 405. Seems like just about every one of the Brookdale regulars has the batting average 400 plus. Takes an inside pitch, 1-0. As a team, they're hitting 390. Averaging better than 10 runs per game. Scoring numbers have just been off the charts. Pizzuti gets tied up, but held the swing in time, 2-0. No homers for Pizzuti, but 26 runs batted in. Certainly capable of hitting the ball out of the park as the runner takes off. Pitch to the backstop, it'll be an easy steal. And thinking about third, Tomei will stop at second. Pizzuti hit 6 home runs last year as a freshman. Tailed off late in the season. Johnny felt that Pizzuti just kind of got worn out as the season went along. He's been more consistent at the plate in his sophomore go-round. Representing the tying run at the plate. Runner in scoring position. And a knee-high strike. Casey Gardner waiting on deck. And another strike. So from 3-0, Marcion has worked it back full. In inverse order as the last plate appearance in which he got ahead of Tomei 0-2, lost him to a walk. And now another payoff. Swing and a miss, and Pizzuti strikes out for out number 1. And for Marcion, it is his second strikeout. So Gardner will bat. And he takes a breaking ball for ball 1. Gardner hitting 290, so that's well under the team's average. And he was a player in his freshman season, hit 400 plus. Fouls went off, it's 1-1. 1 homer this year for Gardner, but it's been a decent amount of time since he hit one. 19 RBI for the pretty regular right fielder. Line to short, but right at Duversaint, who snags at number 2. Hard hit ball, but right at him. 2 down. Ryan Tan will be next, and he'll try to atone for his error earlier that cost his team a couple of runs. Certainly looked like the most routine of plays. He smothered it, had plenty of time to make the play to first, but the throw just got away. Sends one out into right field, but on comes Mercado to grab it, and that retires the side. A walk and 1 left will head to the third. Bergen 3, Brookdale 1.
Film and TV industry? Get discovered. The New Jersey Production Guide connects your business directly to producers, directors, and crews ready to hire. Increase visibility, build relationships, grow your work. List your company today in the New Jersey Production Guide.
Welcome to the Garden State Film Festival.
GSFF only happens once a year, so purchase your tickets today. For more information, visit www.gsff.org.
This is Brookdale Esports, a national championship caliber program located at Brookdale Community College in Lincroft, New Jersey. Open weekdays 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. to everyone. We offer varsity level competitions, gaming PCs, VR stations, and console rentals. Our state-of-the-art esports arena has it all, from gaming to hosting your next event. Want to find out more information on all we offer? Check out the link below.
Brookdale is national champs, ladies and gentlemen.
Top of the third inning on a sunny day from McLaughlin Field. I'm Brian Goudsward, Brookdale TV. Brookdale trailing 3-1 as Bergen will bat in this third inning with Dylan Acevedo to lead it off against Jeff Barham. Right-hander works exclusively from the stretch. His first one is off the glove of Tomei on ball one. It'll be Acevedo, Aiden Quintero, and Justin Mercado. Off to the right, 1 ball and 1 strike. Acevedo walked his first time up. It's one of 4 issued by Barham through his first 2 innings. So he'll be looking for more consistency with finding the strike zone. Hit high in the air to left, pretty well hit, backing up Marabo, way back near the fence, he leaps, it's gone. A home run, Dylan Acevedo leading off this top of the third inning, and he extends the Bergen lead. It's now 4-1. First home run of the year for Acevedo. As Bergen goes yard for the 14th time overall. And Aiden Quintero coming up. Oh, and 1. Quintero 0 for 1 with a fly out to left field. Nothing in 2. So not what Brookdale had in mind. Trailing in the early part of this game, of course, plenty of time to go. 1 and 2. Against a Bergen team that comes in just 9 and 19 this year. A couple of losses against Brookdale. Games played just yesterday. Swing and a miss. So Barham takes care of Quintero. That's his 3rd strikeout. Bergen has struggled, particularly on the road, where they're just 3 and 9. As here's Mercado. On the ground, couple of hops to Smale. He's got it, and his throw is on target for the second out of the inning. So Barham has bounced back after the leadoff home run to retire the next two, and will contend next with Dante Palazzo hitting 8th in the order. 4-1 Bergen. Palazzo grounded out his first time up to Smale at short. Lifted out into right center field. On the run is Gardner. He'll get there. He's got it, and that retires the side. But Dylan Acevedo's home run makes the Bergen lead 4-1, middle of the third.
Over 18,000 students annually, flexible schedules, commitment to student success. Welcome to Brookdale. Convenience of physical campuses throughout Monmouth County. Freehold, Long Branch, Neptune, Lincroft, and Wall. Plus our 7th campus, online. Brookdale Community College. You are the future. Welcome.
Bottom of the third inning, Brookdale will have the top of the order up against the righty Dom Marcion, and that begins with Ray Mulhern. Got Brookdale started with a walk and scored their only run. They've been held to just a run on one hit, couple of errors thus far. First pitch to Mulhern is line right center field, down for a base hit. And on one pitch, Mulhern doesn't waste any time, a leadoff single. So he's aboard quickly, stolen base threat on the bases. He's already swiped one, and Dawson Smale coming up. Mulhern thinks about running. Pitch is taken for ball one. Smale struck out his first time up. Batting average was hanging at an even 500 for a while. It's dipped slightly below. He's just had a terrific season. And the count 2-0. Quintero finds it before Mulhern can think about making a run for it. Named the Conference Player of the Week was Dawson Smale the week previously. More recently has been hitting higher up in the order. In the number 2 spot, he takes a strike. It's 2-1. Multiple hit game in game 2 yesterday. Went 2 for 4, had a triple, drove in a pair. It's just been in the middle of everything throughout the season. Checking on Mulhern, and they got him. Now, Mulhern was caught leaning the wrong way, and Marcion fired it over. Stevens applies the tag, and that's the first out. A little bit low. It's 3-1. With Nico Marabo waiting on deck. Brookdale trailing by a 3 spot. Inside ball 4, and so Smale will take Mulhern's place at first. A 1-out base runner. And bring up Marabo, work to walk his first time up. It's one of 4 issued by Marcion. Both of the starters today have not been at their sharpest control-wise. Marabo with a high pop-up in a shallow right field. Mercado angling toward the line. He stumbles and he held on to it, made the catch. Well, he didn't make it look easy, but Marabo is retired and there are 2 out. Is the sun perhaps playing a role? It is a very sunny day, and that ball was way up there. And Mercado able to stay with it. So here's Contafio, base hit his first time up. And he checked the swing, it's a called strike. Now, Bergen pitching entered the day with an ERA collectively over 12. Another pickoff throw. Marcion has already gotten 1 in the inning. That's so far so good for Marcion despite the high walk number. And now he's ahead 0-2. We'll play as long as 9 innings today. It's a single game doubleheader yesterday. Mercy rule would apply after 7, but that's not a factor now. As runner goes, and it's an easy steal as Smale steals it standing up. One and 2 the count with a man in scoring position. Off the glove, Smale trying for third. Here's the throw. It's late. Contafio, who drove in Brookdale's only run with his first inning single. And that was RBI number 9. Here's a 2-2. He goes down swinging to end the inning. So Brookdale will leave 1 in the 3rd. On we go to the 4th. It's Bergen 4, Brookdale 1.
We have lots of activities going on at our first annual bonfire.
We're at the Brookdale bonfire, and it's just a lot of fun. It's a huge fire. They're actually throwing pallets on it right now. Some cool music, a lot of cool people.
Oh my gosh, like the coolest thing I've ever seen. Very nice and warm, toasty right now.
Great vibes tonight. A lot of people here.
It's awesome, you know, good food, some ice cream. Let's go Jersey Blues.
We are Brookdale.
Ice cream with the fire, I like it. If that one says you have hot and then you have cold right here. This is awesome!
10 out of 10 event. Fire's lit. Vibes are all in. Let's go Brookdale. Jersey Blues forever.
We are Brookdale! Woo! We are Brookdale!
Yeah, I'm hungry, ready to eat, so looking forward to all that.
My favorite thing from today, the food. It's alright. It's good.
It's really good.
It's definitely my favorite. Definitely my favorite from the day.
The food is really good. I really like the corn. The flavor of the corn is like really, really good.
I have a later class today, so and I don't have a lot of time to get up in the morning, so I'm glad you guys offer this.
Corn a lot. I really love the macaroni salad. That's always my favorite.
I have to say my favorite today was definitely the ice cream over there and that ride right there. That one was really fun.
I like mango ice cream, yeah. My favorite item is also the ice cream because even though I'm lactose, I love dairy products.
To lead off the top of the fourth inning against Jeff Barham. Brookdale down by a 4-1 score. First pitch taken outside, 1-0. 9-1-2 will bat. Lineup turns over next with Michael Kim and Najib Duver-Saint. 4 runs, 3 hits for the Bulldogs. They've scored in each of the first 3 innings. Ball 2 without a strike. Stevens, who got a base hit his first time up and scored a run. High in the air, left field. Marabou has it. And there's one away. And now the top of the order with Michael Kim. Reached bases last time up by drawing a walk. It's one of 4 issued by Barham. Kim has also popped to first. He is 0 for 1. 1 ball and no strikes. One and one. Kim scored one of the 4 Bergen runs. And they scored their 2 in the second. Fouled off, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bouncing ball towards short. Smale charges in, gloves and throws, got him. 2 down. So Barham looking to do something that he has not done thus far today, and that's retire the side 1-2-3. Had a chance to do it in the second, retired the first 2, but then 4 straight Bulldogs reached. Here's Duver-Saint up high, 1-0. Now the Bergen shortstop has been on base twice, so he's been a thorn in the side of Barham with a walk, a single, and has scored once. One and one. Duver-Saint, a Clifton, New Jersey native. He's in his sophomore season. One and two. Breaking ball lifted out to center field. Mulhern backing up a few strides, and he's got it to retire the side. And there's the 1-2-3 inning for Barham. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's 4-1 Bulldogs.
Hello and welcome to Brookdale Community College. I'm Dr. David Stout, and I'm excited to have you join our community. At Brookdale, we believe that every student plays a vital role in transforming their own life through education. Your educational journey is guided by 4 core values: compassion, collaboration, creativity, and courage. Compassion reminds you to approach your learning and interactions with your fellow students with empathy and care. Collaboration encourages you to build trust and engage with our community. Creativity inspires you to imagine new possibilities for your future. And courage challenges you to face difficult truths, break down barriers, and make bold decisions in support of your own success. Our mission is clear. Brookdale Community College opens doors to education with courage and care, guiding diverse learners toward lifelong growth and success. We back that mission with our core commitments to you. We will be brave, remove barriers, provide timely support, and always keep compassion at the center. As you begin your journey with us, know that you matter. Every step you take in your education helps bring our values, mission, and vision to life. Together, we can continue to create a community where students and staff alike are supported, empowered, and inspired to grow. Welcome to Brookdale Community College. We're glad you're here.
Bottom of the 4th inning, Bergen 4, the Jersey Blues 1. It's Gary Perrone to lead it off. 1-0, facing Dom Marcione, who's 3 runs with the advantage today. Brookdale has been held to a run on 2 hits, a couple of errors, and have not scored since inning number 1. Perrone with a bouncing ball right back to the mound. Marcione's got it, and Perrone's the first out. So Gabe Tomei coming up, drew a walk his first time up, getting a spot start behind the plate today. Giving Ryan Adams a day off. Wrapped around the outside corner, 1-0. Back through the middle, and kicks into center field for a base hit. Gotta hop off the lip of the grass, and so for Tomei, a 1-out single. So Brookdale has their 3rd hit, still looking for their first extra base hit of the game. They've homered only once in the series, and that was LJ Santiago. He had a terrific doubleheader yesterday as Pizzuti steps in, swinging strike 1, had him flailing. But Santiago off for this game, and so far Brookdale bats have been much quieter than we're accustomed to. 1-1. Pizzuti struck out his first time up, 1 of 3 for Marcione on his afternoon. Got to give him credit. Came in with an ERA that wasn't a very impressive number as Pizzuti hits a high fly ball, shallow center field. Baez comes in to call and catch. 2 out. I don't imagine there have been too many stretches this year in which the Jersey Blues have gone 3 straight innings without scoring a run. Remember, this week started with a 21 spot and a blowout win over Salem. They then scored 14 in a tie against Mercer. before tallying 14 in each of the 2 games yesterday. So they have been on a scoring binge. Runner goes, Gardner is hit by the pitch. So 2 on with 2 out, and the opportunity for Ryan Tan. His playing time has increased for Tan. He's become the regular second baseman. 1-0. And the results had been there offensively. Batting .319 for the year with 18 runs batted in. Not a power hitter. To second, and a good stop by Acevedo, but he can't make the play in time. So he stopped it initially, kept it in front of him, but Tan able to reach first, and the Jersey Blues have him loaded. So here's Mulhern, who's very difficult to keep off base. He's got an on-base percentage over 500. Batting average over 400, and he takes a strike called. On base twice in this game, but the one miscue, he was picked off first base. After leading off with a single. Base is full, 2 out. Brookdale down by 3. Go-ahead run is at the plate. 1-1. Tomei, Gardner, and Tan are all aboard. Mulhern has not hit a home run this year, but a home run here would be grand style and would give his team the lead. Instead, a bouncing ball towards short, and it's handled there by Duversain, who gets the force at second, and that retires the side, and Brookdale leaves him loaded in the 4th. 5th inning coming up. It's 4-1, Bergen.
Over 18,000 students annually, flexible schedules, commitment to student success. Welcome to Brookdale. Convenience of physical campuses throughout Monmouth County. Freehold, Long Branch, Neptune, Lincroft, and Wall. Plus our 7th campus, online. Brookdale Community College. You are the future. Welcome.
Top of the 5th inning, Bergen 4, Brookdale 1, and it's Anthony Radice to lead it off against Jeff Barham, who deals a little bit low, 1-0. It'll be the heart of the order, the 3, 4, and 5 hitters for the Bulldogs. 4 runs on 3 hits against Barham, and a 3-run Bergen lead. Swings away, lifts a high fly down the first base side out of play. Retakes today is 0 for 2. He struck out swinging and reached on an error. It proved to be a pretty critical error from Ryan Tan, whose throw got away from first, allowed 2 runs to score. Bergen has added 1 since. And now a hard hit ball toward the middle, and that's a base hit. So Retakes will take the turn, and he has himself a leadoff single. And Michael Baez will stand in next. And he thinks about a bunt and takes outside 1-0. Baez today has walked and popped out to Smale at short. He's 0 for 1. And has some pop. He's hit a couple this year, so Barham has to be careful. He just gets a piece. I think they've gotten a piece of Tomei behind the plate as well. 1-1. On the ground, chance for 2, Tan to second, 1 on to first, in time for 6-3 double play. And there are 2 out. So Barham has started to settle in. Looking for his second straight scoreless inning. Dylan Acevedo, the batter, 1-0. And it was Acevedo who sent one out of the yard his last time up. His first home run of the year. Cleared the fence and left. Marabou gave it a leap, but it was beyond his reach. 2-0. Acevedo walked in his other plate appearance, so he's 1 for 1 officially. Base is clear and 2 out. And a line shot, that's a base hit going into right center. Mulhern gets over to play it and hold Acevedo to a single. So he continues to swing the bat well. And it'll bring up Aiden Quintero. He's been held to an 0 for 2. Flied to left, struck out swinging. 4-1 Bergen leads, trying to salvage the finale of this 3-game series. 1 ball and no strikes. Season series comes to a close after today's affair. I'm going to credit Bergen for hanging in there. 10 games under 500. There's a runner in motion. Pulled down to third. Going to be a tough play. Pizzuti. Long throw. And they did not get him. As Perone tried to apply the tag. But Pizzuti's throw pulled him off of it. And they could not get the play in time. And now the umpires are going to get together. I don't know if I'm going to think about changing the call here, or they have upheld the call. Safe sign given by Carlos Dalmo, the umpire on the bases. So they're at the corners with 2 out. Justin Mercado readies his 3rd plate appearance. Bouncing ball foul, third base side, and it's 0-1. Mercado is 0 for 2. He struck out swinging and grounded to short. Acevedo is the base runner at third. Quintero is at the opposite corner. He runs from first. Pitch is a ball. Throw to second on a hop. Not in time. So Quintero steals the bag. Acevedo did not make the break from third. But now a base hit could score 2. Infield back with 2 out, 3-run game. Looped out into right field. Gardner backing up on it. He will squeeze it to retire the side. So Bergen leaves 2 in scoring position. It remains 4-1, middle 5.
Are you part of New Jersey's film and TV industry? Get discovered. The New Jersey Production Guide connects your business directly to producers, directors, and crews ready to hire. Increase visibility, build relationships, grow your work. List your company today in the New Jersey Production Guide.
Welcome to the Garden State Film Festival.
GSFF only happens once a year, so purchase your tickets today. For more information, visit www.gsff.org.
This is Brookdale Esports, a national championship caliber program located at Brookdale Community College in Lincroft, New Jersey. Open weekdays 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. to everyone. We offer varsity level competitions, gaming PCs, VR stations, and console rentals. Our state-of-the-art esports arena has it all, from gaming to hosting your next event. Want to find out more information on all we offer? Check out the link below.
Brookdale is national champs, ladies and gentlemen.
Bottom of the 5th inning with Dawson Smale to lead it off for the Jersey Blues. They trail in this game 4-1. Dom Marcion's first pitch is outside 1-0. It'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the Jersey Blues, starting with their leading hitter and the 5th leading hitter region-wide. The Brookdale shortstop is hitless today, 0 for 1. Ball 2 without a strike. He worked a walk his last time up. Marabo and Cantafio scheduled to follow. Brookdale's been held to just a run on 3 hits, scored 1 back in the first, and been blanked by Marcion since. Out of play off to the left. In Game 2 yesterday, the Jersey Blues had a 14-0 lead, and it wound up getting a little close for comfort. 2-2. As Bergen scored 9 runs in their final turn at bat. Brookdale had a pinch hit for many of their regulars, and the game wound up a lot closer, I think, than Johnny Johnson would have wanted. That's 3 straight out of play off the bat of Smale. In case you missed it earlier, Johnny Johnson is going for career win number 900. But his team needs to get on the plus side, down by 3. And a full count. No, strike 3. That was odd. I did not see the strike 3 called until late, but Smale looked like he kind of had an inkling, so he's out. 1 away. And Nico Marabou coming up. Marabou worked to walk and fly to right. He's 0 for 1. 1 out with the bases clear. Strike 1. So Marcion entered this game with an ERA 9.41. Bergen as a team, it was over 12. And here they are on the road against this high-powered Brookdale team. Throwing a well-pitched game. Maybe a few more walks than they'd like, but against a lot of good hitters. Kept him in check. High in the air, playable, left center field, Baez with Kim, and it's Kim who secures the second out of the inning. So Frank Cantafio, single to drive in a run, struck out swinging. He's 1 for 2 as the DH today in the cleanup spot. And inside, it hit him on the first pitch of the plate appearance. Brookdale will have a 2-out base runner. And Perone will step in next. Hit the ball on the ground a couple of times today, and it's produced a total of 3 outs. Double play ball his first time up, hit a comebacker in the 4th. 1-0. Perone won his 5th game, game 1 of the doubleheader yesterday, despite walking 8. He had 8 walks and 8 strikeouts. It's a ratio that you don't see very often. In the air down the left field line, tailing foul. You got a few spectators that have made their way along that left field side. There were very few when the game started. Early afternoon start today. A cool day at the park. I've seen a couple of folks with blankets, but this should be the final cool day before some very warm temperatures ahead. 1 hops to Quintero at the plate, 2-1. Should have a few 80 degrees coming up. Brookdale will play here on Tuesday against Bucks County, a school in Pennsylvania. On 2-1, it's taken high and away, 3-1. Cantafio, the 2-out base runner from first. Home with the pitch. And it missed ball 4. Perone will head down to first. So back-to-back 2-out walks. That's the one problem for Marcion today. He has walked 6. He's also hit a batter. Hard to find success with that high of a number. Ball 1 to Tomei. Brookdale catcher, he's been aboard twice in this game. And normally that high of a walk number is not going to yield good results against this Brookdale lineup, but Marcion has found a way to hang tough. 2-0. A game that's moved at a crisp pace today. And more like a baseball kind of score at 4-1, which we don't see these kind of games very often. There's a strike. And we see a lot of games here where both teams are scoring double-digit runs, especially Brookdale. Held to 1 so far today. Waiting on a 2-1. Anthony Pizzuti is hoping for a turn next. With 2 on, 2 out, last of the 5th. And away ball 4, and Marcion has walked the bases loaded. That's now 7 free passes. He's going to get a consultation. Three straight walks after 2 were retired with nobody on, and the opportunity is for Pizzuti. 0 for 2 in the ball game. 4-1 Bergen leads, and Pizzuti takes the first pitch in tight, 1-0. He is struck out swinging and flied out to center. No place to put him. 2-0 and a good stop by Quintero. That saved a potential run. Quintafio is on at third, Perone at second, and Tomei at first. Pizzuti has driven in 26 runs this year, looking for a couple of big ones, and he takes a strike down the heart of the plate. That would be a heck of a time for his first home run of the year. Three and 1. Brookdale has connected on a couple with the bases loaded in fairly recent games. We saw Ryan Adams and Gary Perone both hit grand slams here at home. Hitters count. 3-1. A strike to fill it up. So Pizzuti's taken a couple hittable pitches. Three and 2 with 2 out and the bases loaded. Here it comes. And it's taken, it just missed ball 4, and that'll force in a run. Good at bat by Pizzuti, able to lay off a close pitch, and Brookdale gets a run closer. It's now 4-2. So that is 4 straight walks. 8 now for the game for Marcion. Gardner, 1-0. Gardner did not walk, but he was hit by a pitch his last time up. He's also lined sharply to short. A base hit could tie the score. Ball 2 without a strike. Gardner 1 home run this year. Be a good time to plant one. Takes a strike. Perone, Tomei, and Pizzuti now taking up all 3 of the bases. inside. Didn't miss brushing the jersey by much at all. It's now 3-1. And Marcion is one pitch away from walking his 5th in a row. He comes 3-1. It's low, ball 4. It's the 5th straight walk, and back-to-back runs have now scored on walks, and Brookdale is within just a run now. It's 4-3. Ryan Tan. Ball 1, and Marcion looks like he may just be out of gas. Overall, been a well-pitched game for him. It's the second straight that has, or the second batter in a row that nearly has gotten hit by a pitch, but Marcion cannot find the strike zone. And now it's 3-0, and another ball here would tie the game. Inning started with 2 out, nobody on. I have to imagine they're going to make a pitching change next. 3-0. Taking all the way, it missed, ball 4, and this game is tied. Tomei crosses the plate on the 6th consecutive walk. Unreal. And now Mulhern can give the Jersey Blues the lead. They've got action in the bullpen. James Montero is the one throwing, but they're going to stick with Marcion facing Mulhern. 0-1. A rare strike. Mulhern has reached twice. Oh, 2. He has walked, singled, gotten picked off, and then granted into an unassisted fielder's choice at second. Down 0-2. The pitch. High in the air to right, coming toward the line. Mercado on the run. It lands foul. Zudi, Gardner, and Tan are all the base runners. Mulhern's in an 0-2 hole. This game is now even 4-4. Breaking ball, he's hit by the pitch, and the Jersey Blues take the lead. Pizzuti scores. The bases remain loaded. It has come apart at the seams for Marcion. 7 straight have reached, 6 walks and a hit batter. And they're sticking with him for Dawson Smale, who lines a ball to left field. Kim toward the line, can't get it. 1 run scores, 2 runs score. Waving around a third, they all come home. Dawson Smale empties the bases. What an inning it is for the Jersey Blues. They're now doubling up Bergen. It's 8-4, and it's goodbye Marcion. Wow, what a turn of events. Brookdale has turned a 4-1 deficit into an 8-4 lead, and all the damage in the inning after 2 out, nobody on. 6 consecutive walks, then a hit batter, and then Dawson Smale, the big blow. And the first one to Nico Marabo is at his feet for ball 1. Smale with a bases-clearing double. He stands at second. The new pitcher is James Montero. Brookdale saw him in Game 2 of yesterday's doubleheader. Worked an inning, gave up a run on a couple of hits. And wild to Marabo, it's 2-0. Left-hander out of the Dominican Republic. He's a sophomore. And he inherits Marabo at second base. I should say Smale. Marabo at the plate, and he has not seen anything resembling a strike. It's now 3-0. Montero, in 6 1/3 innings of work, has been charged with 13 runs. 8 walks, 9 strikeouts. Jersey Blues have batted around in the inning. Marabo shows bunt, pulls back, it's ball 4. And heads up Smale, takes third. So here's Cantafio, runners at the corners. And it's not often that you have an inning like this after 2 out, nobody on. There's a strike. Brookdale, with all the walks in the inning, they've scored 8 runs on only 4 hits in the ball game. They've been out hit 6-4. They once trailed 4-1. That's no longer. Runner in motion. Pitch is down and a stolen base. So that gives them 2 in scoring position. Three and 1. And with first base open and Gary Perrone taking his cuts in the on-deck circle. Let's see the gathering of folks in the bleachers behind home plate. A wide ball 4, and Cantafio will take the walk. It's the second time he's walked in the inning. So now LJ Santiago will take the turn at bat, and we mentioned he coming off the terrific doubleheader yesterday, homered. And then in game 2, went 2 for 3 with a double and 3 runs batted in. So Perrone will be lifted, bases are loaded, 2 out. Brookdale still going, 7 runs deep in this inning. And Santiago watches a called strike go by. Batting .480 with 3 homers in spot duty, 13 runs batted in. Line to left, but right at Kim. And that'll finally do it, but not before 7 score. All the walks, and Dawson Smale, the one who delivers. 8-4 Jersey.
Over 18,000 students annually. Flexible schedules, commitment to student success. Welcome to Brookdale. Convenience of physical campuses throughout Monmouth County. Freehold, Long Branch, Neptune, Lincroft, and Wall. Plus our 7th campus, online. Brookdale Community College. You are the future. Welcome.
We go to the top of the 6th inning in Lincroft. I'm Brian Gadsford, streaming live on Brookdale TV. Thank you for spending part of your Sunday afternoon with us. Got our new setup on the stream with the multiple cameras. And we thank Dave Oster for that. And Brookdale has turned an 4-1 deficit into an 8-4 advantage. And so Jeff Barham is working for the first time with the lead, and he'll face 8-9-1 in the Bergen order. And that begins with Dante Palazzo. Pops went up on the right side. Ryan Tan angling from the second base spot to make the one-hand catch. One out, nobody on. We'll bring up Charlie Stevens. One defensive change for the Jersey Blues. Tom Diffley has taken over at first after Gary Perrone was lifted for a pinch hitter. Sharply hit. Smale knocks it down as it trickles into the outfield, and Stevens picks up his second hit of the day. So one on with one out, and Bergen will start the 4th time through the order with Michael Kim. Been on base twice with a walk and scored a run. And Kim takes a called strike. He's popped to first and grounded to short. 0 for 2 with the walk. And Barham handed the lead, looking for a shutdown frame. Pop up on the bunt attempt, right back to Barham for the catch.
They got 2.
So 2 away, and it'll be Duver Saint. On base twice, he has walked and singled, scored a run, fly to center his last trip. One and 0. Now Barham working deep into this game, looking to finish his 6th inning. Too high, 2-0. For Brookdale, it just seemed like it came out of nowhere in the last inning. After 2 were out, and then all the walks, and then the runs started piling in, 7 of them. On 2-0, it's taken for a strike. Two at base runner Stevens in an 8-4 game. Barham to Duver Saint. Swing and a miss. 3 strikeouts for the righty today. And he'll ready the 2-2 pitch. A full count. Anthony Radis, power hitter, hoping for a turn on deck. Barham hoping to seal up the inning right here. With a payoff pitch, runner gets a head start. It's hit high in the air, foul ground first base side. Diffley has a play, has the catch. The inning is over. A hit and 1 left, middle of the 6th. Brookdale 8, Bergen 4.
Are you part of New Jersey's film and TV industry? Get discovered. The New Jersey Production Guide connects your business directly to producers, directors, and crews ready to hire. Increase visibility, build relationships, grow your work. List your company today in the New Jersey Production Guide.
Welcome to the Garden State Film Festival.
GSFF only happens once a year, so purchase your tickets today. For more information, visit www.gsff.org.
This is Brookdale Esports, a national championship caliber program located at Brookdale Community College in Lincroft, New Jersey. Open weekdays 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. to everyone. We offer varsity level competitions, gaming PCs, VR stations, and console rentals. Our state-of-the-art esports arena has it all, from gaming to hosting your next event. Want to find out more information on all we offer? Check out the link below.
Brookdale is national champs, ladies and gentlemen.
Home 6th inning, Brookdale doubling up Bergen, an 8-4 lead. And Gabe Tomei first up against the left-hander. He shows bunt, takes ball 1. Tomei, Pizzuti, and Gardner as the 6, 7, and 8 hitters come to bat. Facing the left-hander, James Montero came on in relief of Dom Marcion after he completely lost the strike zone. On the ground to short, Duver Saint. Throw gets away. And so what looked like a routine play will instead find Tomei at first base to lead off the inning. So he's now been on all 4 times up, and the catcher, Quintero, is down. Couldn't tell exactly what happened. I don't know if he was hit by the bat. Athletic trainer Dylan Harrington is out there. Head coach for Bergen, Nick Grosso. Making sure all is okay with the Bulldog catcher, who at the very least is on his feet. And he says he's good to continue. So Pizzuti will climb in, and he drew one of those walks in the parade of walks in that 5th inning, in which there were 8 of them. And eventually, Brookdale was going to cash in, and Dawson Smale did just that with a bases clearing 2-base hit. Off the outside corner, 2-0. And perhaps Pizzuti's at bat was the key one as he laid off a close ball 4. Kept the inning going, and it was a lot of damage that occurred after that. very wild, and the second goes Tomei. Montero really uncorked that one. So all told for Brookdale today, it's 8 runs on only 4 hits. But all those walks have helped their cause tremendously. 3-0 to Pizzuti. He takes ball 4. So the walks continue to pile up, an error and a walk in this inning, and now a pitching change coming up. Montero will be pulled. Brookdale batting bottom of the 6th, looking to add to an 8-4 lead, and we'll be back to Lincroft in just a moment. So Gardner is due. Brookdale has runners at first and second. Nobody out. Leading 8-4. Gardner thinks about a bunt. Takes a wild pitch. Runners to second and third. Think about advancing an extra base, but they'll settle for the 1. So Korski's first pitch out of the bullpen is very wild. And now you've got the head coach, Nick Grosso, coming out. I'm not entirely sure what this is about. Oh, looks like he's going to yank his catcher. So Quintero, who earlier we saw go down, not sure if he got hit by a bat or what befell him, but he's coming out of the game. And we'll wait to see who emerges from the Bergen catcher to take over behind the plate. So Justin Mercado looks like he is the new catcher. Started this game in right field, so we'll try to identify the right fielder. And Mercado will get a couple warm-up tosses. So after that delay, Gardner's at-bat continues with a 1-0 count. 2 in scoring position. Brookdale with an 8-4 lead. And that one sits high. It's 2-0. Tomei, the base runner, at third with Pizzuti at second. Skorsky working from the wind, and he gets a swinging strike. Nobody out in the inning. Bergen has the corners in on toward the grass as Gardner cranks the ball down the left field side, but it's foul. Had about home run distance for Gardner, who is clubbed 1 this year. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball, a little bit high to run it full. Ryan Tan is on deck. Skorsky winds the payoff pitch. It's pulled foul. Again, the 3-2. Hit him. It was ball 4 anyway, and the bases are loaded. And bring up Ryan Tan. For Brookdale, the formula here is you score 6 runs, hold Bergen off the board in the top of the next inning, and this one is over. 1-0. Tan has lined to right and then reached his last 2 times up with a single and a walk, scoring once. Infield all the way in as Tan takes one that hits him to bring in a run. That's the 3rd run that has been forced in on walks or a hit batsman as Tan picks up a run batted in, and it's 9-4. And still nobody out. And the infield remains in. The batter is Mulhern. One and 0. Think about firing down to third. It's the new catcher. So we hope for the best for Quintero, who left this game injured behind the plate for Bergen. Mulhern pulls one down to third, out at third, going home for the double play. All unconventionally turned. A 5-5-2 double play. And Dawson Smale takes off the outside corner. Now, Smale has the big hit in this game, a bases clearing double in the 5th inning, and he takes one that, did it hit him? It did. So he'll take first base. He tried to dance his way out of the way, but it ended up hitting him down in the foot, and they're reloaded. Brings in Marabo. He's looking for his first hit in the game. He's walked twice. One ball and one strike. Skorsky got a double play, which has prevented this inning from exploding, as it looked like it was on the verge of doing just that. Marabo rolls one foul. Brookdale has scored 1 in the inning after the big 7-run outburst in the 5th. They now hold a 9-4 lead. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball on the ground, foul. Marabo, the one-time Rowan Gloucester Roadrunner. Brookdale will see the Roadrunners before too long. Always a marquee matchup. But first, they've got games with Bucks County, and then Rockland, and 3 with Union. And it's the Rowan game that follows that stretch. Another pulled foul. And they're loaded with 2 out, infield, back. And a full count. The on-deck batter is Frank Cantafio. With Gardner, Tan, and Smale all on the bases. And the next will be a 3-2. High drive left center. This ball is headed back toward the gap in between the outfielders all the way to the wall, and this is going to clear the bases. 1 run in, 2 runs in. They all come in to score. The second bases clearing double of the game. This one for Marabo, and it's now 12-4. Now here's Cantafio. He'll try to keep the line moving with the lead now 8 runs. 0-1. Cantafio is the 8th to bat in the inning. He has reached base twice with walks, once with a single. 1 for 2 in the game. Lifts a high pop-up left side of the infield. Third baseman Palazzo into foul territory. He cannot make the catch, and it is, in fact, a foul ball. Cantafio in an 0-2 hole. Marabo is the lone base runner aboard. Breaking ball hit him, looked like square in the helmet. Good thing it was a breaking ball. As Cantafio down to first. And now they have officially batted around for a second straight inning. And this will be Tom Diffley, his first at bat. Took over at first base. 2 on, 2 out. To the backstop it goes, and the runners to second and third. Diffley is a .389 batter this year with 13 runs batted in. A base hit here, and this could become a 10-run ball game. And if that happens, Brookdale just needs 3 outs, hold Bergen off the board, and this one is a wrap on the mercy rule. 2-0. Ball 3. And he walked him. So Diffley's aboard. Gabe Tomei coming up. The Brookdale catcher has reached base 4 out of 4 times. Last time on an error committed by the shortstop Duver Saint. They're loaded with Jersey Blues. 2 out in the inning. To the backstop, and here comes the run to score. It's Marabou touches up. It's a 9-run lead. Two and 0. That's 12 unanswered runs. This game, as hard as it may be to believe, was a 4-1 Bergen lead entering the bottom of the 5th. "13 runs on just 5 hits. It's a combination rarely seen. First base open, the 3-0. Walked him. So that is 5 times on base for Tomei. Pizzuti stands in. Looking for his first hit in the game. He's walked each of his last 2 on the inside corner. On the ground, going to be a tough play on the backhand. Play to second, not in time. Run is in. Cantafio scores. Pizzuti will get an RBI, and it's 14-4. Gardner next. Rip foul down the line. One ball and 1 strike. Gardner has been hit by a pitch and drawn a couple of walks. Line in the left, a base hit. That'll score at least 1. Here comes a second 2-run score. Casey Gardner with a 2-run single. And it's Brookdale 16, Bergen 4. So they have outdone their 7-run output in the 5th by putting up 8 in this inning. Fly ball, right field, sends Mercado on the run to make the catch, and that'll do it. But What an inning. Brookdale has scored 15 runs now in over the last 2 innings. Lead this ball game. It's 16-4. Chance to end it. Top of the 7th.
My favorite thing about the barbecue is the music, the ice cream, and especially hang out with everyone on campus. I love that they do so many activities here, so I can come back even when I don't have classes.
You should definitely come out to Brookdale's barbecue because not only is the food great, but the social interactions are even better.
Are you part of New Jersey's film and TV industry? Get discovered. The New Jersey Production Guide connects your business directly to producers, directors, and crews ready to hire. Increase visibility, build relationships, grow your work. List your company today in the New Jersey Production Guide.
Welcome to the Garden State Film Festival.
GSFF only happens once a year, so purchase your tickets today. For more information, visit www.gsff.org.
This is Brookdale Esports, a national championship caliber program located at Brookdale Community College in Lincroft, New Jersey. Open weekdays 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. to everyone. We offer varsity level competitions, gaming PCs, VR stations, and console rentals. Our state-of-the-art esports arena has it all, from gaming to hosting your next event. Want to find out more information on all we offer? Check out the link below.
Brookdale is national champs, ladies and gentlemen.
Top of the 7th inning, 3 outs away from a Brookdale win, and a big win it would be. Milestone for Johnny Johnson as the first one is lifted foul, coming back out of play off the bat of Anthony Radis. For Johnny, it would be career win number 900. The head coach who started his coaching career at Monmouth. 1 ball and 1 strike, and has gone on to tremendous success here in Lincroft for the last 25-plus years. Vinny Zafaris will try to get the final 3 outs to make Jeff Barham a winner on this Sunday afternoon. In the air, foul, strike 2. Brookdale will have tomorrow off, back at it here for a home matchup with Bucks County as they make their way in from Pennsylvania. It's the start of a back-to-back as they then will travel to Rockland, New York for a Wednesday afternoon tilt. Swing and a miss. Tag applied. Radis out number 1 of the 7th. Michael Baez next. 0 for 2 with a walk today. 1-0. Zafaris has pitched to an ERA of 6.32. Behind 2-0. 3-0. Dylan Acevedo waiting next. He's homered in this game. Feels like a long time ago. Bergen had the lead. There's a strike. When it was cruise control for Brookdale after that, they've reeled off 15 unanswered runs. A walk after walk after walk from Bergen pitching. And here's a walk for a 1-out base runner. Brings in Acevedo. He's been a tough out, has homered and singled. Couple of good swings of the bat. Runner goes, fouled off, strike 1. So Barham worked 6 innings, allowed 4 runs, 7 hits. Got in some trouble with walks, but was able to limit the damage for the most part. High in the air, right field, Gardner steadies and makes the catch. 2 down. And now they're 1 out away from a celebratory win. And it would be for Johnny Johnson. It would be on the mercy rule today. It would be a 3-game sweep in the series. Aiden Quintero, the final hope. Runner in motion. Throw to second. Won't get him. Stolen base. As Baez into scoring position. And I should say this is Gabriel Ramirez because the starting catcher Quintero was forced to leave this game due to injury. So Ramirez is taking the turn at bat. Hackensack, New Jersey native, up near where Bergen makes its home. And that one kicks away from Tomei and the runner to third. Three no. I got one more ad to get. Dante Palazzo, or I should say Justin Mercado, is the on-deck batter, and he'll come up next after the 2-out walk have put runners at the corners. Now, after Barham had a high walk total, Zafaris has walked 2 in his 2/3 of an inning. Mercado stands in, started the game in right field, took over behind the plate. 16-4, the Brookdale lead, trying to wrap it up right here. Swinging, strike one. I'm not sure what kind of celebration they have in store for Johnny Johnson. Maybe a Gatorade bath, we'll have to see. It's a 1-1 count with 2 out, top of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and now 1 strike away. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 out. Brookdale leads by a dozen. Looking for the series sweep. The pitch. High drive center field. Mulhern back. He's under it. He makes the catch. It's over. Ball game. Brookdale and the milestone for Johnny Johnson. Career win number 900. And it comes in a rout as Brookdale secures the win. After once trailing early in the game, they come back with 7 in the 5th, 8 more in the 6th. Using some wild pitching from Bergen, drawing walk after walk. Dawson Smale, Nico Marabo each had bases clearing hits. And for Brookdale, the win, once again the final, 16-4. So we congratulate Johnny Johnson. He gets the congratulations there at home plate. Brookdale a winner. The 3-game sweep is in the books. They will get ready for a matchup coming up with Bucks County, and we will see you here on Tuesday afternoon. So that's a wrap for us here on Brookdale TV, with thanks to Dave Oster. And you for listening. Brookdale wins it 16-4. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Brian Gatzard saying so long from McLaughlin Field. Have a good night.